Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I've just come up to the my wood yard where I split all my wood and stack it, etc., etc. I've got while it's cool today, lovely cool day, I'll try and fix up some of the stack that fell over as well. I'd say it was possums because none of the others have fallen over. And that one there fell over as well. I've restacked that one, the one next to it, as you can see, that one at the back there. It was knocked over a bit too, so I'd say it's jumped from that one over to that one. And going around now, you can see fur up here. Gets blown around off their backs and stuff. So yeah, so I'll try and stack this one up again as best I can anyway. See how it goes. And I've got all this stuff here, which is I'm going to split this stuff here, sorry. Just a few pieces, just see how it comes up. And I've put new batteries in my moisture meter, so I'll give that a try as well. It turned on alright, and that low went missing as well. So whether it's a battery, showing battery low, but it come back on again a little while after. So anyway, we'll give that a try as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Right, let's try this. I'll split this piece and then we'll do a moisture test on it. Let's give that a go. The way it splits, you'd think it's perfectly dry. But anyway, let's just get the moisture meter out and try it. Right, I've got it turned on, I've calibrated it, so let's see, I've got 46.9. I don't know if you can read that upside down. 46.9, and that looks like a wet bit, it's darker wood. Tried here on a bit lighter stuff. 14.0 because it's cracked and it was open there. If we look at the video again, yeah, 12.3. So that's been to the air. That's why it's so. That's why it was so dry. And some of the other bits, you can see it's red. Red just here, I should say. And it's really light there. Two different colours. It's where it's been cracked and exposed to the air. Yeah, 51. 51 in the red bit. And 24.2 on the 24.2, 23 on the dry bit. So alright, so that looks pretty good so far. So I'll just split a couple more. There we go. I've only split about 3 pieces just to see what the moisture content was like. But as you saw, like these bits here, there's they're up to like 40 and 50, and just on the edge, like these bits where they've just broken off, they're like 12. Once again, 40, 50, some of that, and then at the edges where it was cracked open, they're only 12. Yeah, so this piece here was just a piece I just found in the ground, it had fallen off. That's only probably about 12. You could burn that straight away and dry. A lot of the others, like wet, see it's orange. But anyway, I'll yeah, I've only split 3 pieces, I think 4, and I got all that out of them. So that's not too bad. That's a fair bit just there. So anyway, I've just started picking up a couple of these as well. Not these are what I split the other day. These are big. These are being all-nighters. These are huge and heavy. These are the ones, of course, that fell down, and some of them in here as well are big chunks. So I'll big heavy chunks, beautiful wood. So I'll start stacking them up and I'll get back to you later. Well, that's another hour of my life I won't get back again. I've just stacked that back up again to the same height as the one behind it, but I've kind of crisscrossed them as well on the ends and in the middle, and it's still starting to get a bit wobbly again. So yeah, I've gone across and across, and anyway, that's almost the same height as the one behind it. And that one never fell down. It's got the bars are spread, so obviously something's jumping. But I've got all these pieces still left here. I'll throw them on this big pile and I'll make another rack. I'll bring down a couple of pallets or something, if I can find a couple, except for those ones at the end of there, I should say. And I'll start putting all this stuff, and I'll throw this on top of there. But I just keep on collecting more timber like a rolling stone. Anyway, that'll do it for the moment. I might even have a look at a couple of these blocks over there. I might split them in half and see what they're like moisture wise. The moisture meter seems to be working now with the new batteries in it, so all good, fingers crossed. Alright then, I'll see you again shortly. Cheers for now. Right, before I head off, I've just grabbed one of these rounds from over the back here. I set them here over a year ago when I put all these here. There's 3 of them left there now, just a bit there. I just grabbed one off there. I think they had a bit of rot in the middle of them, so I'll try one anyway. The next day or two, I'm going to come back and pick up this number 19. Some nice big halves in there, so I will do that. So I'll give this a start, and I'll split this one. And yeah, it's probably rotten inside, so see how she goes. I've turned the fuel off, actually run it out, so try it again. Sorry about that, I've run the fuel out of it. I'll just try one. It's all rotten in the centre, as you can see. Once again, sorry about the noise. Yeah, it's dried out since it was sitting there. You can feel it's kind of hard but spongy. Yeah, you can see it there, the little dots and that. So anyway, it'll burn like the rest of the stuff. Thanks again. This time it's cheers and goodbye. See you, everyone. And from the little mutts, 2 of them there. One there, the old girl, and there's the hunting dog. Cheers.